And that price tag alone is a non-starter for a lot of New Yorkers, right? $700 to $800,000 for a home. But Mayor Mamdani, he ran on a platform where he wanted to, make New York more affordable. He wanted to remember the forgotten New Yorker. You're saying, hey, this ultimatum here, this could disproportionately hurt Black and brown communities. Has he received that message? What has his response been to that, if he has?
Well, I spoken to him. I spoke to him yesterday. I was at the budget briefing with him, and I made it very clear. I didn't bite my tongue on this. That this is a non-starter, and I think you're starting to hear a lot of the political class, whether you're Republican, conservative, progressive, who are saying, no, 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 no. This cannot. We cannot absorb this amount of an increase. And let's be creative. Let's look at this March. I think he has a March 19th deadline with these officers he's assigning to all the agencies. Let's see what they come back with, right? I once again want to acknowledge that he made it clear he wants to take on the unfair property tax system. I am 100% in his corner, as I told him yesterday on that. Count me in, I'm there. Um, Taxing the rich, you want to do that? I'm there. You got to get the governor there. You got to get the state legislature there. But this is an agenda you ran on and you have to own. I mean, people really voted for Mayor Mamdani because he ran on this promise that he would work to make this city more affordable. So I hope that this is not a telltale sign of him moving backwards on many of those campaign promises.
What was his response to that? Because to your point, there has been backlash to this, Republicans and Democrats alike. I mean, it's hard to find someone who was vocally supporting this budget plan, especially with that ultimatum. What did he say to when you confronted him about how this would hurt minority communities?
Yeah, he made it clear. He made it clear that this is a nuclear option, that he absolutely does not want this to be the first option on the table. However, as the leader of Queens County, 2.4 million people, my constituents are hearing this. So once you put this on the table, you really are creating alarm. Whether it's a false alarm or not, you put that out into the environment. And people are already feeling stretched. People I've talked to yesterday, like 9.5, like they're just trying to figure out how they're going to pay their bills now and stay in the city. So whether this is a nuclear option or not, he presented it, and I made it clear that we can never stand in support of this. And once again, I will stand with you on taxing the rich each and every day. I will stand with you on property tax reform, but I cannot disproportionately stand with you on something that is going to drive the wealth gap even further than where it's at right now in the city.